Greetings, Gemini, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. As usual, we will pull a rune and get a runic tarot card and another rune for each space in your divinely guided rune reading here this week. At the end, we will get a Dragon Path Oracle card for this week. So, changing it up for the Oracle card at the very end. Stay tuned for that, Gemini. Let's get your rune for your energetic past. Here is Bricana. And this is the Birch Goddess's rune. This is blessings, new beginnings, beautiful familial style type of nurturing, blessing and nurturing new beginnings. So this is blessings or challenges with how you are beginning new things in your life, new ideas, new relationships, new things. Are you getting creative? Are you starting new things? Are you nurturing them? How are you nurturing them? So how are you being nurtured? So this calls into those sort of questions. Blessings or challenges with this in your past, okay? With this, I see King of Wands, beautiful, awesome, very stoic, very sure manifestation, very powerful energies here. So I I definitely see this as a blessing here in your energetic past here, Gemini. So this is really beautiful. King of Wands energy is like you're really beginning the new thing. Like you're really gung-ho about it. You're very passionate, you're very animate, you're very sincere about it. Yeah, this is kind of echoed here with Hagalaz. Hagalaz is the hail rune. This is the rune of natural disasters, unintended eventualities, not an if, it's a when. So this is kind of like this moment in your life where this is like, yeah, I knew this was inevitable, this was a crossroads, or this was happening. I needed to shed that so I could become this. Needed to let divine do its work through me, so you could release what doesn't serve your divinely guided path, so you can nurture yourself and begin those new things. A beautiful relationship to have with Hagalaz here too is that it's happening for you and not to you, and you're kind of using that to your advantage there, Gemini. Leave it to you to figure out a way how. In your now is Odin's rune, and we will get a rune of clarity here for that at the very end from a completely different unused set. So this is, not everybody uses Odin's rune, right? Okay, so it's not even technically a rune, but this is like the patch that covers Odin's eye. That's like something that's hidden from you or something that you already know. With this being in your present, I venture to guess it's something that you already know, but we'll get more clarity on that at the end. For now, though, this is the Four of Cups. Straight up here, Four of Cups. So, kind of a little bit of emotionally reclusive, maybe emotionally kind of miserly or emotionally closed off. Like, what does this do for me before I can invest my energy into it kind of energies. You could be just kind of indifferent a little bit right now. So let's get a rune of clarity. Okay, yeah. So this is clarified by the God Ing's rune. This is looking for that stability in the now. You know, where is that next kind of step? But this is calling into balance and aspects of the ego, like coming from a place of knowing that that seed is planted in fertile soil rather than guessing. Right? Knowing that the seed will grow at the right time rather than guessing. Responding rather than reacting. Coming from that place of presence, like that King of Swords or King of Wands energy still, but kind of maybe a little bit emotionally, kind of just needing to work on something here in the now. Maybe just how we are being present and how we are holding that container for ourselves and for others, right? How are we holding that stability in our lives, right, Gemini? In your energetic near future is the rune Fehu. I love this. This is calling down that abundance. This is the rune of cattle. This is the rune of how we relate with abundance. What does abundance mean to you? Is the first thing that came to your mind when I said abundance, Gemini. So this is, again, calling down multiple avenues of abundance in a grounded way, rather than looking at the energies in the other direction where you're reaching out. You're looking for abundance outside of yourself, therefore not being present, not being grounded. You're kind of getting distracted off of your divinely guided path there. Right? So just that little mental kind of check-in and a little flip with us, like several times a day sometimes. It's just a little mental flip. Just say, okay, I am calling down, I'm bringing down those multiple streams of abundance because it is my birthright. Yeah. Look at that, 10 of Wands up right here. Yeah, the King of Wands and 10 of Wands here. So 10 of Wands, you're definitely opening yourself up to more avenues of investment, but making sure you're doing it so in masterful ways, that you're manifesting in healthy directions, right? That's just calling into that check-in with yourself before you possibly pursue a different path, like a different energy, as a means for acquiring your abundance or expanding your empire, right? Take a resonate, see if it doesn't here, Gemini. This is interesting. Okay, we have Odin's rune again. So Odin's rune, we'll get a different rune from a different set here at the end, but this is, again, something that you already know or something that's hidden from you. Gemini, I wager to guess that these are both things that you already know. That doesn't really surprise me much because you're the mutable air sign. You're the most adaptable sign out there. Yeah, okay. Influenced right now by Ingwas. Got Ing's rune, your divine masculine kind of sense of stability. Where's that fertile soil? How are you moving forward? Like this practice in divine timing. Like you've made that emotional or that energetic investment. You're holding that container, right? And you're looking for that to start doing something, like gestating or growing roots or showing some sort of growth, right? But this is, again, calling us to be more stable with ourselves and present, with that aspect of knowing that it is going to happen richly for us. For us, right? Not to us. 8 of Wands is kind of clarifying this here too, like it's what we give our energy to. For sure. It's that direction that energy flows where attention goes, right? And you're very much influenced by this, and like manifestation's pretty powerful, especially you're not as affected, Gemini, during like a Mercury retrograde per se, because you're able to adapt and check in with yourself like lightning quick, where others might need to take a day or two on things. So yeah, I think you're definitely comprehending some huge lessons here. Yeah, being present. Yeah, there's that presence again. This is surrendering to the divine flow, going for away from those discordant energies, those abusive energies too. Like maybe stepping away from a bad career or a bad living situationship or something like that. But this is still, Reho calls us to ride along with the energetic waves in our lives. Be present, right? Follow your joy, follow that bliss, and be present. This is a lot of focusing on being. Probably, I'm getting like intuitive hits here to say to look up things like Stoicism out there, Gemini. So that really helps kind of break it down in easy to understand ways how we can tune into aspects of healing divine masculine within us. So this is Dagas for your what are you to do now? Like what's your best advice to do right now? Dagas is letting that transformation happen, letting that awareness reveal itself, balancing out this dichotomy kind of energy here, where you're the 0 point here in this energy. You're this where there's nothing and there's everything all at once, where there's night and day, day and night. Dagas is the dawn or the day rune. So transmutation, divine alchemy kind of energies, transforming yourself, right, Gemini? Really mastering these energies, I'm kind of like the Temperance card in tarot, where you have both of those energies, like the one cup and the other cup, right? And you're able to masterfully create, manifest with them. And manifestation's been really strong with you. Like whatever you give your energy towards has been like taken off. You got that King of Wands energy here, just 10 of Wands energy here, 8 of Wands energy here. Look at all this Wands energy here. All right, Gemini, you're definitely heavy into manifesting. Is a lot easier for you right now. So awareness and clarity, be present now. This is stability, presence, being now, right? I keep hearing like you're like the calmness in the center of the storm kind of energy. Like you can embody that sort of wisdom where all this is happening around you, Gemini, and you're like a part of it, but not a part of it at the same time. You're just that centered and balanced throughout whatever's going on around you. Queen of Pentacles clarifies for the advice for them right now. So you intuitively do know where to invest your energy here, Gemini. You definitely do know where to go within for that awareness, for that clarity. And the Queen of Pentacles is showing you the way. This is more into your divine feminine kind of aspects, but that's going to just echo some of this divine masculine work that you're being presented with. As you're looking at this dichotomy and balance energy, this is going to help guide you within. The Queen of Pentacles is going to help you richly, like intuitively guide you through this sort of awareness phase and this transformation energy. So it's not all in the masculine, it's in that balance energy, right? So Queen of Pentacles energy is very beautiful to have right there with this whole balance here. You have King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So this is kind of transmuting a lot of this stuff towards that stability for you, Gemini, towards that aspect of building abundance. Learning the lessons right now too is clarified here by Yera. So what to do right now? This is that closing off of a cycle, beginning a new one. You're in that space in between, like the harvest rune Yera here. Learning the lessons before you can invest in those energies again and adjust your tactic, right? So you're this beautiful space in between cycles of what you sow is what you reap, kind of a learning period. And that's helping you with this awareness and this balance, stability, clarity, transmutative energy. You're going to help you richly invest in yourself here. And let's see what your outcome is. Yera here is beautiful, so definitely learning those lessons. Okay, you have Hagalas here in your outcome here, Gemini. That's letting, we've had this in your outcome in your rune readings several times, and we're no strangers to this. This is letting what doesn't serve you any longer be just kind of handled for you. This is an unintended eventuality. It's not necessarily an if, it's a when. This is something like a natural disaster, like a hailstorm that we know that could happen. Probably will happen eventually at some point. We just don't know when. And all that you can do is prepare for the best, right? And let that kind of wipe away what it needs to wipe away, so you can build the new things, so you can invest in the new things, so you can plant the new crops, right? So you can this is like letting this cycle close off here and really shedding a layer here. I'm getting a little bit of residual year of the snake kind of energies here, kind of that still that transition of like the final like scales of the snake from the year of the snake. Even though I'm the time I'm recording this, it's the year of the just the end of the new year, the Chinese zodiac. So fire horse. So this is again that recognizing what has been removed from your path for you rather than to you. And I think that full awareness, so you can masterfully move ahead with your 10 of Wands, with Feihu in your future, with what you already know. All right. 10 of Pentacles reversed here for your outcome. So Gemini, this isn't necessarily going to be a hugely abundant outcome for you just yet, but you are healing a lot of that divine masculine. You have those investments in there, right? And you're closing off that cycle, looking at beginning the new one, but you're releasing aspects of your attachments to the outcomes, right? Your attachments to what is no longer serving you, right? I think this is part of what Hagalaz is moving away from you, is this 10 of Pentacles reversed. So this is your unhealthy attachments to abundance, and what that kind of mental flip, that subconscious maybe even flip is for you about abundance. But you get right back on track here with your 10 of Wands in your near future. So this is, I think this is more just kind of like part of the process, necessary part of the process. This is clarified by Urus. So Urus here, the ancient aurochs, the ox rune, Gemini, this is going to be building momentum here for you. It's going to be healthier steps for you. Making sure that each next step that you take is more divinely guided, is more grounded. You're going to have more of an increased sense of your vitality, natural abundance occurring for you. And that momentum into these energies. Okay, so with this mental flip, it's not going to be just like, okay, yeah, you still have to honor it, kind of give it its due process, fully release it, right? I have a feeling this is, just like through maybe a ceremony or something, however you want to honor it, maybe a burn after writing or something like that. Or maybe a nice meditation, just releasing something fully is a nice, healthier step to move into your aspects of abundance here, Gemini. This is beautiful for you. Let me hear how this resonates in your near future. But in this rune of clarity is Othala for your what's happening now. Stability, legacy. What are you leaving behind? What are you going to be known for? Something you already know. That's with the emotional aspect with the Four of Cups is the card that's kind of buried there. This the Four of Cups with Othala and Inglas here. So yeah, you already knew that. You were already looking at maybe a familial aspect, or maybe just like, what do you want to leave behind for your sons and daughters, or for your immediate family, or for your clan? What do you want to be known as, say, online? All right, take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. But rune of clarity here for this. You have Othala again in your rune of clarity here. So interesting that we got Othala again. So this is definitely checking into what is transitory, what's perpetual, what's healthy, what is not healthy, what's lasting, what's not lasting. Right, Gemini. So I think you're having a lot healthier aspects of that, maybe challenged with some of these aspects right now, but in your near future having those healthier senses, like being able to call in that abundance, like being able to like feel like you can master whatever direction you want to go into with that healthier sense of stability and legacy. But outcome is being able to fully release that whatever is tied in your sense of abundance in healthy ways. So this is something to look forward to. This is a big release for you, Gemini. Let me know in the comments below how this all resonates. We're going to get the card of clarity now from the Dragon Path Oracle deck. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity does Gemini need to hear from the Dragon Path Oracle deck this week. Please show us one card of clarity, Divine. Please show us one card of clarity for Gemini's divinely guided room reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, this is, I want to say Herne, H-E-R-N-E. This is card number 33. All these dragons are very beautiful cards. So I'm going to look up this and we're going to read all about it. Okay, again, this card, Herne, it says, it is time to reevaluate, to slow down your fast-paced life. The Earth Dragon Herne is connected to nature and everything within the natural world. The rocks, the earth, the trees, the plants, the animals, and the birds. He advises us that we would do well to remember that we too are part of the seasons, the Earth's rotation, and of Mother Earth herself. He reminds us that everything is cyclical and draws our attention to how out of sync we are now with the Earth's natural rhythm. Even our internal body clocks are out of kilter. We couldn't imagine life without our smartphones being connected to the internet, social media, 24/7 TV. But all of these things act as distractions which stop us from delving into ourselves, finding our internal patterns, reconnecting with ourselves, and in turn with the natural rhythm of our planet. Herne says, you celebrate May Day, Halloween, Christmas, and other festivals, yet you forget the real essence of what they truly signify. There is celebration of turning of the seasons, of the earth's bounty, and you are out of step with these. And turn the page. With these things. It's time to reevaluate, to slow down your fast-paced life, for you are constantly spinning on your axis rather than interweaving with the earth's beautiful tapestry. Make time to look at the trees, watch the waves, listen to the bees. Your body and mind require time to replenish and reboot. To use reboot as a popular human word. All right, so he also emphasizes that nothing lasts forever. Things such as human love and life, he says, wax and wane like the moon. They're forever changing. They follow the natural cycle of birth, life, death, and rebirth. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.